Alright, hello everybody, welcome back. So we're here again with some more TCG Card Shop Simulator. Left off the last time I had burned through another $200,000 and said I would be back when I got some more stocked up to hopefully unlock everything. So this time, instead of just saving up a certain amount of money, even though I've got a little over 2 million this time, so that surely that's gonna be enough. But instead of worrying about the money, I was focused on the shop level. Because there were a lot of things I couldn't have unlocked last time even if I'd had the money. So I went ahead and got the shop level 80, as you see in the top right, which for some reason there's still shop upgrades, especially in lot B, that go above that. But as far as actual merchandise, 80 was the highest. So we're going to go ahead and unlock everything that's sellable and then start doing a final organization on the shop before we can call it done, and then we'll start crack open some packs and decorating and getting into the fun stuff. So let's go ahead and start with that. So what packs have I not unlocked yet? I bought those, but I don't think I have them on the shelf. How many do I need? Let's just do 4 for now, just till we get the table set up. Need to unlock you and get a few. Let's just do a couple boxes of each until we know. Already had all those. Need these packs. Need those packs. Metal Raiders, the classic set. Unit price $4,000 for a booster pack? What the hell is this? That better be like all ghost rares or something. Wow. That's insane. Okay, well, we got those ordered. What accessories had we not unlocked? Okay, so here we're getting into the mats here that we still need. Just do 2 boxes of each. And then the manga. So we got 5 more issues of that. And then the figures. Duelist of the Roses. Game Boy Advance. And then for some reason, Yami Bakura is just ridiculously expensive. Get a couple of those. Alright, so we have all of the regular merchandise unlocked. Tabletop. Okay, so we have everything unlocked in terms of merchandise. So we need to go ahead and get homes for all this. So to finish that back wall, was that 2 more shelves? 3 more shelves? I think that's going to be 3 more shelves. Go get those on there. Oh, one thing that I had changed since last time, I saw several videos that these go through walls, especially if you have the big ones. So I got rid of the single air fresheners I had in here and moved them to this side just to make up some more space and keep it looking nice. I think that's going to stick out a little bit with 3, isn't it? Yeah. I don't remember how many mats I bought. So let's start with that. That's a different mat. And actually, I gotta do the manga too, and I unlocked 5 new mangas. So I'm gonna need 5 of these. Oop. And what did I get? 2 video games and a Game Boy Advance, so I'll need 3 more of them here. Can I fit 3 in there? I don't know, I might have to slide those over. But we'll get to that in a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I need 1 more. I mean, it's going to look nice when I'm done. In fact, let's go ahead and look at some of the options here. Wait, why is that locked? Do I have to unlock them one at a time? And why is there 2 check marks? Neither of which do anything. Hang on. So, how do I do the customizations? Those check marks literally do nothing. Yes, I know the bills are due. Go away. Okay, so it has to be done for... Okay, so okay. So this is where I buy them, and the other screen is where I place them. Gotcha. So what do I want the walls to look like? I kind of like the wooden look. Let's see how this looks. And for the floor, I don't want wood on walls and floor. That'd look a little strange. Maybe this? And then for the ceiling, so we got black floors, brown walls. So it should be a lighter colored ceiling. Maybe this? Alright. And now we should be able to just go equip those, right? Okay, that's why there was 2 check marks. It's the different areas are separated. Alright. Oh yeah, that looks so much nicer. Like, way nicer. That looks like it should have been a floor pattern, though, instead of a wall pattern. That's definitely a ceiling pattern. That's definitely a floor. I wish I could zoom in on it. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this other wall and see what it looks like. Wrong one. It was this one. Yeah, I like that one better. I wish it was a shade darker, but not having the like individual boards makes it seem more like a intentional wall pattern. Anyway, what was I doing? Just making room for all these. And you know what? You're my slowest person by far. So you just start doing prices instead. We're just going to do market price on everything and round up. Go price stuff. Got another mat. So yeah, I'm definitely going to need another thing here. How far will that stick out? That's not terrible. We can work with that. Okay, so that's going to be one of the ones that goes here. What did I say? 3 or 4 racks? I think it was 3. Yes, that's not going to be enough space. So we'll scoot those over. That'll be close. I might have to move it over a little bit more. Nope, it'll fit. Nice. Only 2 per box on that. That's a bit of a ripoff. I'm gonna have to order a bunch of stock when I'm done. Yeah, that's a different one. So I need to go ahead and put in that other row of tables. So these are going to have to get condensed over. Actually, I think I'll condense them this way. Yeah. Because I want any extra space I have to be near the front. Oh, but I want all my Dex boxes to be on this end. Or do I? I honestly don't know on that one. I definitely want to keep the cards together. Yeah, so I'll put that extra row here. So I need to go grab 2 more tables. I forgot. I still had cards on that. That's kind of weird. Oh, I need to take these labels off before they start filling them. Okay. So... So that's going to be that one. Alright, and y'all are bringing in a couple more boxes of it. So I'm going to need more of the baskets here, and that might just have to wrap around. I'm not going to have any more figures coming in. And then we'll put the expensive one at the end. Oop. Right like that. This is Metal Raiders. And this is our money cards. You know what? I said I was going to wait until everything was done before I started opening packs, but this one's just got me curious just because of how much they are. Go ahead and tear one of these open. I mean, is it like all ghost rares? Ooh, it might be. A $14,000 card on the first pull. That's nuts. Okay, so the whole pack is ghost rares. Yeah, that's worth it then. Okay. Well, shoot, I was planning on doing like a whole wall of ghost rares at the end, but if they're that easy to pull, suddenly I don't feel like it quite as much. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do it because they look cool. Bakura. Got an extra one right here. And this is PS2 game. Wait, can those... do they not fit side by side in there? That's gonna look horrible if that's the case. I might have to get a different kind of shelf for that. Wait. Okay, so I've got another booster pack that I'm missing a spot for. Am I gonna extend this out another one? But that wouldn't leave much of a gap. Huh. You know, I can put another rack right here against the wall. I don't have anything on that wall at the moment. Wrong thing. I need you. What pack even is this? Blue Eyes White Dragon? Wait. So I don't have this one out here either. Wow, I was missing several sets. Really? You're in the way. And where's my guy that's pricing? You're still over there? That's Metal Raiders, right? Yeah, so why have y'all not filled that one yet? Because that one I said a while ago. Here, take that. I'm guessing I don't have this one out yet. No, I don't. Okay, so that'll take care of that. I don't know yet what I'm going to put on this side. Got another manga volume. So we're definitely coming along. And this should be the last manga, unless I miscounted how many shelves I needed. The Game Boy. There's literally one per box. Are you joking? And Game Boy Advance definitely was not that big. Alright, so everything I've purchased so far has a home. For some reason, they just don't like filling this one. So I need everything for this wall, basically. And then dual discs. Figures. Just overstock on all this crap. And that'll keep the employees busy for a little bit while I figure out what to do on the rest of the stuff. So I've still got over $1 million to spend. Go ahead and grab some of those while I'm at it. The Pots of Greed. Alright, that'll keep them busy for a moment. So what do I want to put here? Do I need another row of the books? I don't have those over here. Why are those not over here? Yeah, I don't have those out anywhere. That's odd. Move. I can't see the... Move. Okay. Alright, so those now have a home. Okay, so that's fine, that's fine. I need to decide something for this whole side of the table. And then the mats. I did get every type of mat already, correct? Yeah, everything's clear there. Everything's clear there. So everything is now fully unlocked in terms of product, except unless I just want the double packs, but I don't really have a need for those. I mean, it would save a bit of walking time for the employees, I guess. Let's go ahead and do some decorating, and then I'll come back to that. So I guess we'll just spread out on you. And do I want to do both sides on these two just to keep it simple? I guess. So those will come all the way across. And these will come all the way across. And let's just go ahead and order a bunch of those for the employees. That was the last two on here. 10,000 for a double pack? Sure. We'll get 15 of both. Hopefully that'll fill it up. Still over $1 million. Nice. So is everything full now? It appears to be so. Yes, so we no longer have any empty holes. Good. All right, so let's start looking at the actual decorations. Posters. Actually, let's get some floor decorations going. Okay, so it's a mix. The mod has a mixture of Yu-Gi-Oh and regular. So let's... So are the ones that are not on stands like life size? Let's find out. Let's grab a Dark Magician, a Summon Skull, and a Blue Eyes. And they're not there, so are they also here? They are. Okay, yeah, so they are life size, like... Oh, wow, like, bigger than life size. That's kind of intimidating. Is there anything in that? There's not. So, here, wait, no, there is. What? I don't know what's in it, but I'm throwing it in a warehouse rack. So, wow, that's so much bigger than I was expecting it to be. Yeah, I legitimately can't put it anywhere else than over here. So... put it at the back. I want the Blue Eyes at the front. Oh my goodness. That's interesting. So where will the Dark Magician be able to fit? Wow. Oh, that's like perfect. Definitely did not plan that. Honestly, I didn't know that was going to be a thing. I really don't like it being there. I'm going to go ahead and buy some expansions and knock out this wall. That's the next one. Yeah, I'm going to put them behind the registers. And then put some of the smaller ones out here where people shop. That probably is going to look better. So, one or two more? I mean, I do kind of like the way I have it where it's not just flat against the back wall. I like having that kind of nook. So I really don't want to unlock all of them. Yeah, and then I can put a statue of something there. So Blue Eyes, will you fit back there? You will, but not the direction I want you to be in. A little annoying, but it'll have to do. Okay, so yeah, that'll work. And I'll put some of the smaller ones out here. Decorations. Let's go back to page 1. Grab me a Pot of Greed. Winkribo. Moki Moki. Dark Magician Girl. Dang it, how big is the Slifer and the Raw? We'll get an Obelisk. Dark Magician Girl. Alright, so let's go see... Let's go put these out and see how full it looks. I thought about a Karibo. It must have been yeah, it was the wing Karibo. I keep hitting the wrong button. So we'll do kind of like staggered across here. Got those, got those. The Moki Moki is bigger than I thought he would be. Scoot it a bit forward so there's more of a walkway. Or you still have not finished pricing. Why did you not price those? You're a useless sack. I think that was your name. Obelisk. Okay, so you can still walk around everything. I don't like it. I straight up don't like it. It's too crowded. It's just too crowded. I'm going to put you up, slide you forward, because I do like the Pot of the Greed in there. No. No. Okay, that looks a lot better with just two of them. I wish I had something small to put here, but there's not any small ones. They're all so big. We'll get the Yugi and just see how big it is, but if it's probably going to be the same size as the others. It's a little bit smaller. Yeah, so that one's fine. I can put something here. I know it's not going to fit, but I want to see what the Slifer looks like. Yeah, that sucker is huge. Let's do a Kaiba. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Is there anything in this? There is. So that set can go here. That'll be fine for the statues. We got the walls. We got the ceilings. Throw away the empty boxes. So pretty much all that's left as far as decorations go is posters, right? Um, so how much to expand this further? Okay, so that's as far as I can get one, and the rest of them's not high enough shop level. And it's expanding this way now. I don't know, I don't know. There was like some card showcases, wasn't there? Personal shelf, card display. Put your card collection for display. Okay. So that one, I don't think lets them buy out of. I think this is just to show what I have. So... yeah, so can just put them on here as decorations. You know what? Should I do one case of black and one case of white? That'd probably look cool. Pick it up. Thank you. Okay, so that's all the ghost rares I have so far. I mean, I can get some of those out of these packs. So what is going on out here? Are all of these extras? They are. Wow, so yeah, that's only 2 per shelf. That's annoying. Like, truly annoying. I don't think there's a better display for it, though. How many can I fit there? It's still only 2. Yeah, so that's going to be pointless. Alright. Well, then we're just going to make random spots for these in here, so we can get everything off the sidewalk. Anywhere that's empty is free game for now. And eventually I could go ahead and get all the upgrades over here and put in some actual playing tables. Start looking like an actual game shop instead of just a retail shop. In fact, I might go ahead and put in a couple of them even though there's not much room. Alright, well, y'all go ahead and fill what I just made. Play table. Do I have a nicer looking play table, or is it just that one? Okay, it's just that one. See if I got room for 2 along the wall here. Oh shoot, they've got a Yu-Gi-Oh theme to them too now. What am I stuck? How did I get stuck behind the trash can? Yeah, y'all don't need much space to play on. So I don't need these anymore. Ah. Stop it. I don't want you. I want the box. Okay. So back to decorating. We need posters. Got one of those. Let's get all the Yu-Gi-Oh ones. Which it would appear that it did not change most of them, which is annoying. So I probably am going to have to use some of the game default ones. So that one looks pretty cool. That's the end of the posters. Yeah, so I'm going to have to use a lot of the default game ones. I mean, these are the equivalent of this game's starters, so I'll go ahead and grab one of each on those. Why can I not put it anywhere? So it has to be at a set height. No. It's not a set height. What is the condition for it? That's kind of annoying. So I can't put it anywhere there. Can't put it anywhere there. Nowhere there. Whoop. Can I go any higher? Wait. Okay, so rotating it makes it to where I can put it at the right height. That's gotta be a bug, right? I mean, that's fine at the height it's at. Let's try that with the next one. So, can't place. But once I try to rotate, I can. Yes, so that does seem to fix it. Yep. So we'll just go above the wall here. So I need to move this one over just a tad. And then put something here. Yeah, so at least it's not empty. And I got a bunch of space above this one too. Yeah, I'm going to end up having to buy some more posters to fill this. Yep, so go buy some. Already got all those out. I don't have that one yet. I didn't get the bat. Sure. So that takes care of that. I need to do this wall for sure. That one I don't have out yet. And this should be enough once I finish placing the ones that I've already bought. Alright. So shop looks so much better. I just need to get everything filled up and stocked. And we're good to go. Shop is fully unlocked, except for spaces I really don't need. Can start letting a couple people play. Don't want to have too many in here, otherwise it's going to cut into sales. Go ahead and put one more poster on this wall here, but after that I think we're done. So all I'll be left next time is just start opening packs and see what we can get. Any poster will do here. We'll just do the fox. Yep. Alright, so that's going to do it for the video this time. Should be just one more video of opening packs, and then that'll be the end of our series for the TCG Simulator. Hope y'all enjoyed. Y'all have a good one.